I want to share an experience with you that I had yesterday. I'm going to make it real brief, okay? I want to show you how in this generation that people really truly do not exercise the art of hearing, how they just simply don't listen. I did a job down in South Carolina. All right, it was a concrete job. And I had figured that it was going to take 14 yards of concrete to do a particular footing. But I added 2 more extra yards based on my experience. Did you hear what I said? Based on my experience. All right. We're doing a job in an undisclosed location in Kentucky. And so I'm calling the concrete place. I said, I want to double check something here because I have a little variation here from the job that I did in South Carolina. I said, ma'am, I'm doing a footing, and I need for you to figure out how many yards. I figured about 7 yards. All right. I need for you to figure in your calculations, computation, whatever you want to call it. All right. I got a 24 by 70. All right. That's the actual footing itself. All right. Just go ahead and figure up the running feet of that, which, is totally irrelevant right now. It's 2 foot wide. I need an 8-inch deep pad. All right. It's going to be 8 inches deep, not pad, but footing, excuse me. So we got 24 by 70, 2 foot wide, 8 inches deep, right? She goes, click. She says, yes, sir, you need 42 yards of concrete. I said, ma'am, I do not need 42 yards of concrete. I said, ma'am, I'm pouring a footing. I said, it's 24 by 70, 2 feet wide, 8 inches deep. Okay, I got you. Sir, you need 42 yards of concrete. Oh boy. Ma'am, I don't know what I can do to try to get you to hear. I just did a job in South Carolina, and the job in South Carolina was a lot bigger than the job that I'm doing up here in Kentucky. And the job in South Carolina only called for 14 yards of concrete, but I added 2 more extra yards to get 16. And mind you, I was only a wheelbarrow over in my calculations. Ma'am, can you please listen to me? Yes, sir. I am doing a footing. Did you hear me? I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. Oh, you're doing a footing. I go, yes, ma'am, I'm doing a footing. And what is it again? Ma'am, it's a 24 by 70, 2 foot wide, 8 inches deep. I already know the formula. That's how I come up with 7 yards. All right. It's a little over 7, but I just said 7. All right. She gets to clicking. Click. Oh, you need 7.5 yards. I said, okay, that's good. I said, ma'am, send me 10 yards. But sir, the calculation said 7.5. Ma'am, I know what the calculation said. Could you please just send me 10 yards, please? I mean, after all, I'm paying for this. Send me 10 yards. Yes, sir. I will say that there was no offense in this woman whatsoever at all. She was very professional. I'm not trying to demean her character in any way, shape, fashion, or form. What I'm trying to do is I'm using this as an example of how people hear. Do you ever have experiences like this in your life, or is it just me? Because sometimes I think I communicate very, very well. But I tell you, the jury is out deliberating nowadays, because when I think I'm communicating very well and I done said something and repeated myself 3 or 4 or 5 times, I'm beginning to wonder, is there something wrong with me? Or is the world and everything else that's going on in it, is it really truly affecting our mind and our cognitive reasoning? Is it really truly affecting our hearing? Whoo. You tell me. I just want to know. And I will say again, she was a very respectful, tactful woman. I'm just concerned about our generation and this thing called hearing. What saith you?